Welcome back to the winning method. We're gonna have a client in the chair that has one shear cut on top and just like a one on the side. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in, and the first thing we're gonna do is pin the top off with more of like a horseshoe parting. So you just gotta wet it enough so you can control the hair. Horseshoe parting. Pin that hair out. All right, once you got the hair out the way, we want to make sure that we keep enough length in our perimeter area so we can connect the top to the sides. Okay, so what we're going to do the quick way, there's multiple ways to do this. You can grab the hair and do square graduation with the shears, pulling it out and cutting. Okay, now or you can do clip over comb, or you can do shear over comb if you want, or you can do clipper over comb, cutting the hair like this. But what I'm going to do is show you the fast way to do it. So this course, the premise of this course is the speed cutting. Okay, so we're going to take number 5. Now, what number you use here is determined by how long the hair is going to be on top. So at about this length, I'll say you can take like a number 4 or 5. Let's take a 5, and you just go up here and just cut. You leave that space there between the guards. You're coming up off the head. You're not following the head around. Coming up off the head. Now, I'm going to go a little bit slower than that. If it's a person, I'll go about this speed. All right. You notice not too slow, not too fast, but you're just trying to get them in and out.
What's going on, y'all? I decided to switch to the voiceover because the clippers, they was kind of loud. So we're going to do a number 1 on the sides. And remember, guys, this is a scissor scissor on top cutting tutorial. So we're just gonna go through, but I wanted to make it real as possible by go ahead and giving a full haircut. The choice of this video is to show how to work clean on your scissor cutting by doing all the necessary parting to show the organization of what you're actually doing. You got another video coming out where we show you how to expedite the process without doing all the necessary sub-parting and organizing to get the same or similar results. This course is built on the premise of teaching barbers how to increase their speed. We're doing that, I took a 1 and then we took a 2 and cut up into the square graduation by scooping out and blending into the 5 that we had there. And then we take a 1.5 and we put the lever on halfway to blend the 1 and the 2 together. Here we're doing the clip over comb technique. In this course, we want to teach techniques that'll save time, and clip over comb is one of those techniques. It's also used as a finishing technique. Clip over comb can be used as a finishing technique or as a haircut technique. So we pretty much got the haircut done on the sides, got it blended in. Now we are ready to attack the top. So what we're going to do, we're going to make sure we saturate the hair. Combing for even distribution. You want to make a center parting down the middle at the bridge of the nose. This center parting is where we're going to establish our center guideline. Pull the hair up, look like we're taking off 1 inch. Keep walking to the side, doing a vertical. We're doing a vertical guideline. And you walk it all the way to the back, and you go on into the crown area, and you connect it to the square graduation that we had right there, that we did with the number 5. Now the guideline is established in the middle, so you want to take the whole guideline and push it over to one side of the head. Because what we're going to do now is we're going to cut that side of the top horizontally. As you can see, I did a clean part right there. You can see your guide, and you want to use your fingers as a cutting line to line up with your guide and cut the hair that has not been cut. There's your guide, and you want to cut across. You can see I'm parting the hair. I'm using 1-inch subsections to part the hair. I'm making sure they're keeping the moisture going so they can keep even moisture throughout the haircut. And as you can see, I'm not spending a lot of time, for no reason. I'm moving along with the process. This is what saves you time on your haircuts. The more time you save on haircuts, you can make more money. And cutting faster is a skill, and just like any other skill, it has to be developed. As you see here, I'm going back to that center guideline, and I'm doing like I did before. I'm pushing it on all the way over, the whole guide, over to the other side. We've cut the left side, now we're going to cut the right side of the model. It's the same process. 1-inch subsections. And we do another subsection parting there. We pull up, your guide is in the middle. There you go. And you just keep it moving. That allows you to cut hair faster. You just keep it moving. Now, you have to train for this. Your first step in training is learning how to use your tools properly. Once you learn how to use your tools properly, you got to learn how to execute each technique properly and efficiently. So you have to practice shearing finger technique, practice parting the hair. You need to run drills. And what we're doing here is we're going back vertically and cross-checking. And the same thing, we're doing subsections. We're doing 1 inch subsections, and we're going from left to right all the way across the subsection in a vertical line, looking for any missed clippings or uneven tips. All right, so we've just completed the top. Now we got to connect it to the graduation on the sides, to the perimeter that we established with the number 5. There it is. That's the perimeter that we established with the number 5. And now we're going to connect it to the top by cutting the long hair in between, right there. There you go. So you got fingers down, shears up. Shout out to the cameraman. Get some good angles there. Just get your fingers down, your fingertips down, and the shear tips going facing up. And you turn the chair, you turn the model. And on a live person, you can just, when you get about right here, after that, you ask them to turn their head. So that you can get the posture you need to keep going with the fingertips down and the shears up. But as you can see, I'm just flowing through it as to complete the job. So now the haircut is almost complete. Anything else is detail work. And normally on scissor cuts, you can go back with shear over comb like that to ensure that the haircut is blended, as in the transition area from the top to the sides. And sometimes you can use blending shears if you get like a line that just doesn't want to go away. Sometimes you can use your blending shears there, and it usually soften that up and make that blend. There we go.
It's a quick way to complete a shear cut on top in a fast manner. Winning method, powered by Barber Builders. See you on the next one.